What's up, man? It's Calliope Bub, man. You getting an exclusive interview, man, on Who Got That Fire.
Eyes low, window blinds, the Bay got that bomb. Good people with time, San Francisco sublime. 2-day visits can turn into buying laws. First is the backdrop scenery, then the car. Pacific Ocean view, we just coasting through some of the most beautiful women. You know I noticed you.
Yeah, so we got young Calliope Bub in the building.
Yeah.
And we chilling, you feel me? Like, y'all need to know this for a fact. Let me get my gas out the car, I'll be right back. So what I'm saying is this. How long you been wanting to rhyme? Like, when did you tell yourself, like, yo, fuck it, man, I think this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna take this route right here, you heard me? What made you say, fuck it, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my stab at it, you heard me? This something you've been wanting to fuck with? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you saw just like the boys on the block getting money, and you was like, well, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really?
It might be enough money out there for me too.
Yeah, really, it was after the storm.
Thank you. Appreciate you, big dog.
It was after the storm.
After the storm?
Yeah.
After Katrina?
Yeah.
Deep.
Like, I saw, like, you know, what I was doing was slowed up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, my man, my brother Daniel, he had wound up putting a studio in his house.
Okay.
So
Okay, so this was 2005?
that was like 2000, I want to say about 7.
2007?
About that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So by the equipment being there and shit, you know, after the storm, I wasn't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So really was just in that bitch all day, you feel me?
Right.
So, you know, Chaotic, that's my blood cousin.
Okay.
You know, we used to be on the road with Slim and shit too.
Okay.
So he was in jail, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of opportunity and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he was another get it, so it was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Law Crack Track, Supreme Street.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Law, Supreme, no
That's
doubt.
what forced me to rap.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
He like, man, you need to rap. You got it. Like, you
Right.
got the image, everything.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
So I'm like, you know, I like to play the backfield, really.
For sure.
You hear me?
Right.
But he like, man, if you start rapping, I got you.
Hey, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of bread behind the scenes. But I do get it. Like, if you got star power and your people pushing you to, you know, get in front of that screen, you hear me?
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying, and talk about just, you know what I'm saying, some everyday up and down, you know what I mean?
Right.
I totally get it. Plus, you was already around. Chaotic, Slim, you already was,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I had a cousin, way when I was young, he started, like, I had did a feature on one of his CDs. His name was Dirty Red, matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Slamming Records.
Slamming Records, Dirty Red. That's the first joint you jumped on?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I was like 9 years old.
9 years old.
Yeah.
God damn.
I remember shooting a video in the project in the coat where the chicks out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 9 years old. They got the stripper girls. Oh, weird.
Culture.
Yeah, you feel me? So
Culture.
that always stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My cousin had done wrote my verse for me.
Right.
Everybody know me from this one song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm in elementary.
Right.
So that shit just stuck with me. I'm like, man, really after the storm, that just really forced my hand.
After the storm, so tell me this here, like, I mean, everybody got affected by the storm differently. You know, what was your head at as a youngin' at that time? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that for you? How did y'all have to migrate? Like, you know what I'm saying? The process of trying to record, you know, having a little, a bubbling music career, about to take off at 9 years old. You know, Katrina happened. Boom. What happened for you then? You and the family, like?
Shit really was downhill, to be honest. You feel me? We were in Houston and shit.
Right.
In the middle of nowhere to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I'm from the hood. I ain't never been nowhere.
Right.
So Houston was like being in New York.
Right. Real
You feel
shit.
me?
Big as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you feel me? Feeling lost.
Right.
I was willing to go back home knowing nothing back home.
Right. Because that's what you're used to.
Right. You
That's
feel
it.
me?
That say a lot too. You know what I'm saying? That say a lot too. Damn. That was a whole little mountain to climb back, period.
Yes. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Facts.
That's crazy. How long you was in Houston?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was probably one of the first ones back.
Back to the city?
Yeah, my mom had a crib in Kenner.
Okay.
You know, Kenner was kind of a little up before all the rest of the shit, but it still wasn't back to normal.
I got you.
But that's crazy. I would rather be in Kenner. Well, they ain't really had no
No
stoves
power,
open.
nothing like talk about it.
Man, that's crazy. Nigga just that fucked up, man.
Well, this what you knew. You what you knew. And if shit, you know, how you tell that to a young man, you know, that his home is everything. You know, you're up and coming, rising star.
Right.
You know, your family got love, people's name ring out. You got social currency amongst, you know, the neighborhoods.
Right.
You know, why would a man want to give that up as a young man?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you're a star already in your world, you feel me?
Right.
So I'm gonna go here and gotta start not only over, but all this is unfamiliar.
I'm from right.
So you came back. I fucked with that. You hear me? That shit happened, man. We was man, I seen my brother on the roof, with a bat with a red shirt tied around that bitch trying to flag down a helicopter.
Man, we was stuck in the we ain't leave when everybody left. You know what I'm saying? We so used to the bricks.
Right.
Nothing going on, the storms and all that come. We had thugged it out, you feel me? Really almost my whole family. Man, to that next morning, that water was up to the motherfucking second floor.
Jesus, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, I was in Natchez.
My
right?
grandma was like 70 years old. We had to float out on a mattress.
Damn.
Yeah.
Improvising. You hear me? Talking about doing EMS shit as children.
What?
You hear me? On your own. You hear me? By any means necessary,
Right.
getting out there, bitch.
Man, they talking about, come on. I'm talking about, what you mean? The water over my head.
Right.
You hear me? We floating our way out.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, literally.
Right.
If you wasn't there, it sound like I'm lying right now. You feel me?
Nah, that's been the question everywhere I went. I've been all over the world, and the first thing most people can identify to us past slavery is Katrina. You hear me? And their heart goes out because we are the pure definition of the word survivors. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I share with people too, but like from you as a young man, your eyes, young as you were, is life changing like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know, it's one thing as an adult. You know, we can do music kids. We can get 500 from here. You know, we can go to yeah, for sure. We can go to Western Union. They're giving us $1,000 to get ourselves situated, but you're a young man, have to figure some shit out on your own.
Right. Right.
What was it like traveling with the Chaotix, Slim? You seeing all the superstar early. You know, did you say to yourself at 9 years old, man, like shit, I won't do that? Or was it just more like you just part of the entourage as family?
No, when I was Slim, I wasn't 9.
Mm-hmm.
I was older than that.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, it was a lot of eye-opening shit.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Just to see how the road life is. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing different things, learning different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I always was a hustler. That was me.
For sure.
You hear me?
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. So that opened my eyes to a lot of things. So that's why when I did start rapping, I already kind of knew where I wanted to go. I learned the basics from being around Slim now.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure. So what's the, you know, if they don't know no better, where you from? Where you from? Let the people know where you from.
I'm for the Calliope Project.
Calliope Project.
Yeah.
Man. Fucking one right.
Yep.
You heard me?
Uptown New Orleans.
Uptown New Orleans like a motherfucker, you heard me? So picture this, yo. You fucking with the music, you heard me? Like evidently you seeing how the streets and the music now is kind of like intertwined more than ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At first it was like you could say, oh, that's an industry guy. You know, you hear me, leave the industry homie alone. And now it's just, you can't tell what's what or what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like pursuing a music career like right now, are you weary about like how treacherous it became? You know, don't confuse me saying, I'm not saying scared, I'm just saying just weary, like here you come over here, so you get away from that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now all this here, trying to come over here.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, to be honest, you know, I come from the street, and we used to try to make our way to the music game to get away from that. Now it's like you crossing over to the music game is like crossing over to the streets again.
Right.
You feel me?
Trying to leave that alone.
Yeah. You feel me? So now it's like, shit, you strapping up now. For real. That what I learned in the project, I gotta take them tactics now.
Right.
With me with this music now.
Right.
At first, you used to leave all that at home.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now it's like, shit, you gotta have that, cause we going over here.
Right.
You know how that go when we get over here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's just how it is now. You
Right.
feel me? Because the younger generation, they just don't got no understandings for real. And, you feel me? And that's who, when you go over there, that's who over there.
That's who active.
You feel me?
The ones that ain't got no understanding.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tell them, you heard me, I get it. Like, you know, I might be a few years, you know, past you for you to process where I'm coming from, but I'm always put it down so you can pick it up. Man, it's good to know that you could live past 25. It's good to know you can get 40. Like, it's some love there. It's some bigger versions of you there.
Right.
There's some better versions of you there. That's what I just be running to them on. I'll damn no one get nobody way. I just be trying to let them know, like, man, like, streets love nobody.
No.
Faithful to nobody.
Man, Miss T did a song called No Loyalty. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Miss T.
Shout out to Miss T.
Independently grinding, doing her thing as per usual.
No Loyalty.
Yeah.
That song was about that right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, so picture this here. You dropped the song, Miss T. Like, what's your goal? You know, what put the fire underneath your ass to be like, man, I'm about to mash the gas pedal. They're going to have to get this work one way or another. They're going to have to get this music one way or another. You know what I'm saying? What was the last thing that you was like, fuck that, is up?
Really, once I get into something, it's like ain't no turning back. It's like I got to accomplish it. I done started this now. You feel me? It's a lot of time that I want to just stop, you hear me? Due to real life situations,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Family.
Right.
You know, this music, it come with money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no investor. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You feel me?
It take paper to play.
Facts.
You know, everybody can't play.
And then when you taking them breaks and you got people saying, where the music at? You know what I'm saying? So that was killing me. Really, like, they want it. You feel me? So it's like,
The demand now.
yeah.
Ooh. You hear that? That man talking about the demand now. I'm gonna let you know something, your artists out there. You know, some of you gonna be fortunate to have a manager to be there regardless of you having a huge wave. But you gotta have something to manage for you to have a manager in play.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because that reassures him or her to have income off of investing that time into you. I'm not judging saying if somebody can't do it for you, if you don't have a budget that they trash, they don't see the vision. Just keep that in mind. You know, once you build up, accumulate enough work, you're gonna track what you need.
Exactly.
You're gonna track a lot of shit you don't need
Need
too.
too.
All right?
Right.
But keep this in mind. The more you stay busy, you're gonna track what you need, and you're gonna be so consumed with the agenda, you're just gonna be stiff-arming the shit you don't need.
I learned that was stepping out on faith, going to different cities, doing stuff. I'm talking about on my own.
For sure.
You feel me? So I really found like every time I go somewhere, it's like another part of the Lego just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, every time I go somewhere, there's something good happening.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But as long as I was back home trying to make it happen and it wasn't happening, you know what I'm saying? But they're like every time I go, I don't care if it's small, I always come back with something. You know what I'm saying? Different. Something added on to it, you feel me? So that would keep me keep going out. Keep going out, you feel me? Trying to stay busy.
Right.
Working with other artists, networking, you feel me? And doing all this on my own.
How long you been fucking with it?
I want to say about a good 8 years.
Oh yeah, you feel it. Yeah, you feel it. See, like, I'm gonna tell you like this, yeah. Man, you got a vision, you got a dream, you have things you want to achieve, right? To have somebody willing to stand beside you before there's hundreds of thousands of people in the crowd is a super healthy and nourishing something. I give Lil Wayne for an example, right? Lil Wayne is when you are properly nourished.
All right.
You get Lil Wayne's. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
When an artist is properly nourished, you get Joy Badass.
Badass, all right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about meeting the means of overstanding to get to the next move with each other, and y'all all willing to make the motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could tell you about the music, like as far as accumulate music I learned on the East Coast. You know what I mean? I might say on camera, I might tell you off camera.
Yeah.
To me, it's that David Copperfield shit that allow you just that sauce, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's gonna keep you ahead of the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's dope because our people, attention span like that, right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so like when you do it, it gotta have some yeah to it off the rip. Everybody ain't gonna have the patience to process us. You know what I'm saying? So don't overthink a lot of shit. You coming up with the vibes, man. As you coming up with it, as you feeling it or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, don't overthink the visuals. Don't overthink a lot of stuff.
That's crazy though. Not just because you saying this. That's just something I don't do.
That's good.
You feel me?
That's good. Fuck the word.
Like, I got passion for it. So I know the money gonna come. Like some people down and drive themselves crazy just trying to get that deal.
Right.
You feel me? And then something just keep me like just calm with it. Like it's like fun to me. It's like rehab. You feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying, doing this. You feel me?
Sure.
So I don't be like just I need a deal, I need a deal, I need a deal, I need a deal. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of people crack like that. You know what I'm saying? Got impatient. You know what I'm saying? Was right there and it didn't happen when they wanted it to happen.
Right.
You feel me? Saw a lot of niggas just quit. You feel me? I ain't never wanted to be that. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's healthy. You hear me? Because I'm going to tell you why. It can happen overnight, like it can happen over 10 years, 15 years. You know, the results of whenever that version of success happens, it's going to be a euphoria. It's going to be a feeling that can't be explained. You hear me? Because you know what you built, you accumulate that too, coming from where you from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it get to me sometimes when the whole city asking that one question, why you ain't signed? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't signed? That's everybody's main thing to me. And sometimes I be having to question myself. Like, I want a deal, don't get me wrong, but I was calm with it. But by everybody asking this same question, you're like, damn, why I'm not? So that'll make me want, you know what I'm saying, have me allow my game a little, because they won't see me with a deal.
For sure.
It's like they rooting for me. So it's like, man, time gonna be waste, you know what I'm saying, wasting time. These people on me right now. I need to get this deal now. You feel me? They rooting for me. My thing was to never let my time pass. You know what I'm saying? I was always scared of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mortality.
Yeah. You feel me? So that was the scary part right there.
That creates pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That also can alter our decision making.
Right.
I feel that.
Right.
I feel that. But guess what though? tests need to happen to know like you're real, to know that you exist, to know that you feel anything. You hear me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. You know what I mean? I also think sometimes a lot of support don't know the work it may take to get, so they may think it's just easy to get signed, and that is an answer for some type of solution, but it may not be the solution that's needed at the time. Because like if we knew better, we'd take them as options. Okay, so you're gonna go get with a label, you sign, let's say it's not the best deal. Some people are gonna say fuck it, and just I don't give a fuck. You hear me? I'm gonna get this shit cranking, and we just gonna figure that shit out later. I mean, that's a view too, but man, don't overlook how you feel of a decision making. You know what I'm saying? It goes without saying, we shouldn't make decisions off emotions.
Exactly.
Period. Especially business, right? So that goes without saying. But I'm gonna say, just because they be telling us, I used to hear that a lot, man. That's what made me be so open to sign with somebody.
That's why I needed to come see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student. I know you've been through all this. You feel me? That was one of my main things why I needed to come see you. You feel me? To get that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a nigga need that. You feel me?
I'm here, you heard me, and on a bunch of other cats. It's just that I guess social media allows us to link a little bit, but in reality, if we're able to get together like this, to me it'd be more.
Right.
You know what
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But you got it already. It's just blocking out the chat in the background. I think you know, it's just it sound easy, right? But it's not. I get that. But it's just being okay. You remember being a kid, flipping or some shit, or hitting the heel or something on your bike, and let's say you fell a couple times. I mean, like, pow, like that shit hurt, right?
Right.
But
cut all your wind.
Right? Oh yeah, right. Instant, right? look out. Right? But that one time when you flipped or you hopped that hill on your bike or something, and when you landed on your feet or landed on the wheels and didn't fall, and you got it that happened, you had to go through it to even see what it feel like to know to land on your feet, to know what it feel like, because we don't know.
We don't know.
Right? I fell buku, right? But that one time so now I know what that feel like, to win, right?
And that's crazy.
So we do it again.
Yeah.
You touch 100, guess what? You be like this here. I'm about to ever go down just 60, like, you know what I'm saying? Or just 40 again. I'm seeing that 100, right? You touch a little quarter, right? I don't know if I can go down to 200, you feel me? Yeah, because I know what that's like, you feel me?
Right.
You got the 3-bedroom, now you're like, I can't see me really going to the 1-bedroom, you hear me? So I think we keep growing. That's why it's good to be around people that are constantly moving, right? And got motion. Right. And y'all from the same village, because there's something there. You got it already. It's just sometimes we just got to walk in that library right quick. That's all. Right. I had to confirm I was feeling that. Right. Oh, for sure. All right. All right. Oh, let me add these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, you got it already. You him. Just like there's a bunch of hims and hers. You can't confuse that. You from here.
I was always you know what I'm saying, analyze shit. I always, you know what I'm saying, I observed a lot growing up. I was ahead of my time, period. Mm-hmm. Like, I was one of the youngest in my hood doing what I'm doing, you feel me? All my friends had curfews, still gotta get up for school in the morning, you feel me? I was 12 years old in the streets, so I was always ahead of my time, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, who came after me and some before me, like, always got in trouble, like, in and out of jail, and I was just always one of the ones that just was still there, and people like, man, how you always, man, boy, you ain't no, you feel me? Because I had the patience, I was an observer, you feel me? And I always did things my way, you feel me? And that's what I always, when people come to me, because even older people, niggas come to me now and be wanting that advice, or they see like, man, I gotta move like you, boy. That's the main thing everybody say. And I did all the same things they were doing, but I did it my way. You feel me? On my time. They was always impatient and doing it and trying to do this and I did it comfortably. You feel me? So that always knocked them off their game and all that. But to say this, what we saying, like my big brother, God bless the dead, you know what I'm saying? He got a taste of the money and lost it. And I watched his whole energy just was different when he lost it. You feel me? He wasn't the same person because he got a taste of that bread. Nothing like waking up, going to the mall because you feel like it, popping your bitch off or helping your family not to, damn, all that gone, now that feeling gone. So what the next thing? Hustling might take a little long, so what you gonna do? You trying to go jack for it now.
Oh, don't lose your train of thought. That's what I'm saying. When you feel you have so many options according to the time frame you own, your choices are slimmer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The money is just a number. If it's cash, it's cash. If it's credit, it's credit. You know what I mean? If it's a 5-year plan, that's also not pressuring yourself to make decisions that might, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all players don't get the patience. Big homie was just saying, it's like I tell my son about this whole Mike Tyson punch out. Son, you gotta earn this kill, son. Right. You want to rush him, you gotta earn it, son. I'm gonna need you to sit back and study him. If this is what you're doing, you gotta earn it. It's just as a metaphor we just using because, you know, we're from where we're from. We're respectfully, you dig? Like, yeah, but I'm gonna need you to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Feel that out. Don't get excited. Do what you gotta do. Then finish that, right? Celebrate when you get home.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We got more work to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we still out here.
Right.
So like it's okay. Like, but those are the things. I pick up on a few things. You're a smart cat, man. Like, you know, you're on the right page. You know, time is confusing your objective right now.
That and like every artist, I'm talking about from Stunner to Spitter to Juvie to, man.
Shout out to all our people. Yeah?
Shout out to everybody, but I done been in the company. Everybody done told me I got it, you next. And it's like, damn. I even talk to C right now to this day.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Free C Murder.
Man, free Corey Miller in this thing, baby.
I talk to him right now to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like all these people, so it's nice, like, damn, I done been on songs with Kevin Gates. I done been on the road with Kevin Gates. You feel me? I done flew to Miami and been in the studio with Stunner.
Is you hearing this? Is y'all like really hearing this? Are you hearing these names of levels of standards that Bub has been around? You know what I'm saying? I'm just pointing that out right now to let you know, like, everybody ain't in everybody's room. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, we're not going to talk up next. We're just going to let y'all know what y'all need to be knowing now. You feel me? Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that kind of part, like, damn, I'm in everybody's company. I can hit anybody when I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I should be on. You know what I'm saying? With me knowing all these people. You feel me? But sometimes I sit down and think, like, man, it's God. You feel me? Timing. You feel me? Like it always been my whole life. It's gonna happen when it's time. You feel me?
You got all their attention, right?
Yeah.
What you gonna do with it? See, that is the wealth. You got a person's attention. You got their time. Anybody could just throw you, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just you know, not as a write-off, not to say that, but just give you an example, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got their time and their attention. What you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? That's the fun part, because you're still building as a young business mogul, business person.
Right.
So that means something. You got more to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's not just an artist no more. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I also am doing this with this me as a brand. You feel me? I dress me. Who need a stylist, nigga? You know where I'm from?
Facts.
You hear me? Like that type of shit.
Right.
Like, it's all that gotta be filmed. All that gotta be shown, because you got the attention. Now you gotta do something with it. Yeah. Because you building a bigger boss. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, it's, yeah. Right. Yeah, so that's respect.
And I always been like I said, always been a leader. not a follower. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I put this star in my face. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I had a teardrop from my dead brother, really. So I caught a case, made the news and shit. So the judge was like looking at me like, you know, he said, teardrop, you feel me? So God bless dead, my grandmother, she told me to cover it.
For sure.
But I had to cover it with something that with meaning. So my thing was to cover it with a star. 5-star general leader. You know what I'm saying? A star represents a leader.
For sure.
You feel me? Not a follower. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You think back when Jesus, you know what I'm saying, how they found, you know what I'm saying, the star. You feel me? I ain't trying to preach or nothing, but yeah, you feel me?
Man, you talk, bud. We don't, you hear me? You talk what you talking. It's like, it's love, you feel
I'm
me?
just letting
Shit.
you know, so when y'all see the star, it's just not a tattoo. It's just not something that just pretty, there's really a meaning in my face.
I mean, yeah.
When you look me in my face, you see, you know, you see a leader. You know what I'm saying?
This ink means something.
It means something. It ain't just ink. You feel me?
For sure. So what you bumping right now? You hear me? What you secretly bumping right now? I know you're working on something. What you bumping off the project that every day you gotta turn that bitch on? You hear me? If ain't nobody but you in the car, you like, man, let me crank this motherfucker. Let me get me right here. You hear me?
Hey, to be honest, I'm so in my bag right now, and I'm a critic of myself.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
It's a few of them now.
Okay.
I can honestly say, you know what I'm saying, that I feel it when I cut it on. You know, some niggas, just because it's their music, they feel like it's hard.
You got it with you?
Yeah.
Check us out. We're gonna see if we somehow can get Calliope Bub to in-house studio, play a joint, maybe do a verse off of the song. You turn us up one time, you hear me? Put that fire under upon you.
Oh, most definitely.
You feel me?
Gotta
Like,
turn y'all
we
up.
haven't done that yet on Who Got That Fire. Y'all gonna get it here for the first time. You heard me? Starting out with Calliope Bub, he gonna perform something off this year, so you can see what he talking about. He got so many in his bag. You heard me?
Hey, CB, rock these niggas to sleep.
I'm on one. My mate, tell Ross to turn me up. Who fucking with us? Nigga, bring it how you want it. From the streets to the studio, we stepping all on the
Nigga,
shit.
who fucking with us? Yeah, fuck in your feelings. Put on for the city, big stamp, 2 of the illest.
Who fucking with us? Nigga, bring it how you want it. From the streets to the studio, we stepping all on the
Nigga, who
shit.
fucking with us? Yeah, fuck in your feelings. Put on for the city, big stamp, 2 of the illest.
Every day I'm in the trenches with the hitters. They just waiting on the call, certified wig splitters. Put that switch up on that stick, yeah, we been giving ass whippers. Get it peeping out his body, really stunning on that business. Some them bitches feeling sicko, let my shorty out that cage. Real uptown living violent, you in Elvita where we raised. Spit you like Corey Miller, put that yo up on my back. 100 deep, all at the Grammys. When I get it, that's a fact. Ask about us in the city, they gon' say them boys a handful. Fucking all they hoes and we be snapping like some pit bulls. By falling off, these niggas game plus they whack. I wish Pop was living, let me bring the gangsters back. Who fucking with us? Nigga, bring it how you want it. From the streets to the studio, we stepping all on the
Nigga, who
shit.
fucking with us? Yeah, fuck in your feelings. Put on for the city, big stamp, 2 of the illest.
Who fucking with us? Nigga, bring it how you want it. From the streets to the studio, we stepping all on the
Nigga, who
shit.
fucking with us? Yeah, fuck in your feelings. Put on for the city.
That's crazy. That's a good look. You feel me? So we getting ready for the new year. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know, it's a lot going on.
Might shift the gear on them.
Shift the gear on them for
You hear
sure.
me?
For sure. I dig
Going
that.
up.
I dig that. Going up. What is some of the producers that you're working with on the latest project?
Well, we all know Black and Mild.
Oh yeah, come
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Come on. You got Black and Mild on the joint.
Man, hey, what's crazy, that's what I'm saying. I was working with Black and Mild when I didn't really know how to rap.
I got you.
You feel me? Like, I had that opportunity.
Early.
These things people can't just get. You know what I'm saying? Been in the game, been doing it. You feel me? And these people want to work with me. You feel me? So, would that make you like, when you at night or just alone and just seeing how other people trying to get with these people and these people wanting to work with you? You feel me? And like, I be trying to find out like what's the reason for all that.
What you gonna do with it? You know, it's okay. You know, just what you gonna do with it. That's gonna be the most valuable thing out of all those blessings you done already told me about. You know what I'm saying? We can question a lot of things, but you keep getting the opportunity to do something in spaces that a lot of people are not fortunate to be, evidently because there's something special about you. What you gonna do with it? Because they gonna be like, you know what they all gonna tell you? Man, come on. You know what I'm saying?
What took you so long?
Yes, they gonna say, you hear me? But it's all good though, because there would not be no wine before this time, you hear me? So yeah, so if you cooked up right now, baby, you got 2 minutes on the oven right now, you hear me? Then them 2 minutes gonna be you.
Right.
You hear me? But it's good for a good soldier prepares for war during a time of peace. That's what I'm gonna run to you, like, you feel me? You're gonna have to put something away. I mean, like, really put it away, and then, like, just slay everything with this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'll burn the whole city down, I'll release, like, you know, you gotta put that work aside with it, and then, like, that's how you do it. Consistency. The people are calling consistency. You know what I'm saying? They rather, like, that's a whole nother conversation. We just running it. You know what I mean? We just running it. But, like, that's what I learned. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna come back on that. You know what I mean? We can't give them the sauce. You know what I mean? We can't give them the sauce. But when the pullers on, y'all be trying to figure out. I mean, I remember they talking about that. Nah, but like, you who else who producing? Who else you building with on the project?
KC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard of KC?
KC Black and Mild, you going for the fucking juggler.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. I ain't gonna even stunt. You know what I'm saying? It just be balancing it right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm trying to go full time. You feel me? If I could just get that backing,
For sure.
I could really put in the chokehold for real, cause I got nothing but time to deal with all these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to balance my real life
For sure.
outside of music.
sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
So that slows up the process with the music sometimes. You feel me? People be saying stay consistent, but I got real responsibilities too. You feel me? So it be hard.
It's the shit that they don't get a chance to really hear about. You heard me? I could easily come on here, yeah, man, you know, shit's fucking great.
Right.
I'm recording 1,000 songs today. You heard me? Smash 30 broads. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you know you got the plans and the moves and shit you got going on, and that's what's dope. That's why, you know, fan bases build, because people can relate to you. People can talk about that. You know, a lot of that got to be in their music because somebody dealing with that. They got a young CEO, a young mogul to be, or a young a mogul right now in real life that needs some motivation. So, you know, your timing may just be right on time, bub. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard some things just now, and like, man, like, it's just about you applying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, we gotta work almost 7 times harder for one income. You know what I mean? Remember when you used to watch what that was, 11 Color?
Yeah.
And your boys just said, I got 7 jobs, man. Me wash the car, me change the tires, me do the oil. You know.
Yeah,
we got
younger. Yeah,
we wearing all them hats now. You know, in the business that we choose to be in. More than, you know what I'm saying, we got more hats to wear that take up time, not even counting your personal life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to juggle, but man, like, I know you got it. It's just about a schedule.
Right.
Creating a schedule.
That's like what C told me. It was like 4 days ago, man. C on the phone. You feel me? And he just happened to like tell me like, man, I was thinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? You just popped up in my head. You feel me? He like, your only thing is, what you falling short at, you don't have no manager. He said, you'd have a manager you'd have been on.
What a manager does.
He gonna take care of all that while
He manage things.
yeah.
They manage our time. And we learn to manage our time. I'm telling you. You go to the studio, get a studio 3 hours. right?
Right.
I'm gonna give the studio 3 hours. I might give it 2. I might give it 4, right? But I'm gonna give you 3 hours, right? Whatever that time I'm allowed. And when I get to that time, if I don't have absolutely a motherfucking hit in my mind or something that moved me, something that just dope to me, in them 3 hours, I'm gonna have to shift my energy and my time to something else that need my attention and your time. All right, I'm gonna go give that an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
Man, once we learn to manage that time, we could treat it as the business as it is. As an artist, you know, I like this too. I'll be like, I'll spend whatever time in there because I want to create vibe, I want the music loud, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be want to, but take it back to what I was saying. I got kids, you feel me? And I come from not having it.
For sure.
The most creative part would get to me, and when I try to avoid, my kids going without. Because I know what drove me to the road I went. You feel me? So it's like I want to go full time with this music, and I could do it. I got a little bread to spend, but after I blow it all on this, you feel me?
Let me say this. You and I share something. You know, it's a youthful trauma of not wanting to let them babies feel anything we felt, especially about attention.
Right.
We too hard on ourselves.
So, you're right too.
They're gonna be all right around, right? They're gonna be all right. You got something you building, right? Don't resent that behind the time just gotta be figured out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your love is in place there, baby. You hear me?
Right.
We gotta find it. When I'm telling you, I'm telling to myself too.
Right.
I damn near have anxiety when I leave.
Right.
I'm trying to get back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially since the pandemic. I'm just sharing that with you. Like, I ain't trying to tell you about you. Like, I'm really, if I'm saying something, I'm really proud of you myself. But I do that. But they're gonna be straight. You lay the foundation. They got a roof over their head. They're taken care of. Somebody there with you, you know, help keeping that village intact. Put that little plan together and go do what you gotta do. It's straight. It's straight. Like, I feel that.
Right.
I feel that. Man, you hear me? But you gotta
turn it out real nice, bro.
Oh man, it's
I like
this real. Like, I'd rather this was gonna make 1 million fans, also 1 million supporters, because that's what separates you from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this exists. I seen the same with Nip. I seen the same with a lot of cats. You know, it'd be hard to balance, but once you figure that the timing, and it's okay. I'm telling you, my dad worked across the street, man. In the barroom across the street. I barely seen him, you heard me? And I man, I'm in my
money, control your hours. Manage
that time. I be like, internally, it be to me as a black man, bro. I think it's, you know, not wanting to, when they want to ask you something, I want to give it to them. When they want to go play, do this, even if I don't want to do it, you hear me? I'm about to, because I want to be everything that I wanted. Like, respectfully, and I'm saying this.
And put in the time.
Yeah, and to get back to, I'm saying this because, picture, you don't know who you could help. You don't know who you could help realistically. That might be the next Elon Musk or something that look like me and you.
Right.
But he or she might be like so hard on themselves, like, man, that foundation laid, man.
Right.
You hear me? My people be telling me, boy, you better go ahead and get the fuck with you.
Right.
What you gotta do?
Right.
We good. You know what I'm saying? And look, I do that. I rent studios. I rent a hotel room around. They have a balcony.
Yeah.
And I had a producer set up in the room. I just started to show that around. Like, on a balcony, chill, right? Come in the room, and if they too late, they got a place to rest, right? Chill, and I go on in.
That's fire.
You hear me? Like,
the atmosphere,
all around.
And you catering to that.
Yeah,
So
and you want to record amongst this. You want to record where when them words is received and is bouncing back with that nurture to make you sling that sword, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That make it. You know, I got my mojo. I got my You know what I mean? We need that around. You know, we could do a lot of things by ourselves, but it really take a village, bro. You know? take a village, you know. My mom, my first cheerleader, telling me go in there, get in there. Come on, Fiend. That's how she was talking to me. She would call me Fiend since I was 14, bro. Yeah. She said, I'm gonna be the first person to tell you, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that, but I just want to let you know, like, I love us, bro. From here, bro, I love us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And sometimes it seems like it's a bag, but sometimes the idea and the nurturing is so valuable.
Right.
Right? You got those people's attention. That's dope. Do something with that. You know, you in some of these rooms that a lot of people are not. Man, be great. You all know you're grateful. Do something with it. Do your best version of what you could do with it. And that's going to be enough.
You're right.
That's going to be out the park.
I used to be mad with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, damn, these niggas on right here. Ooh, why he ain't put me on?
That's a
Why
real
he ain't
place.
put me on?
That's a real place. That's a real place. That's a real place, man. But it take more work. We think we got here, right? I got it. I pulled up in Vegas. You know, I drove 17, 21 hours. I drove the whole ride. Nobody had to drive. I drove this bitch.
Yeah.
I get here, so now I'm expecting what? We just got here. We got fucking more work to do. Somebody gambling. Somebody doing something.
Not knowing he already on.
Right. You know, it be like that. I
Tell
feel
Bub
that
you
though,
already
man.
on.
Like, I think like that's why I say like people like a lot of big artists, if they just started having like families, they just getting to a point of feeling what it's like to have these responsibilities and still manage.
But it give you balance though.
Oh, man.
Responsibility give you balance. But like you said, once he get order and order his time and set his agenda,
Are you crucial?
he can see where he's
Are
going.
you crucial?
He ain't got to worry
Oh,
about
you
none of
crucial.
that. Everything he already putting in the work.
When I came, when we was getting up at the other office, right?
Right.
Bruh, I was giving myself 4-hour increments. Ooh, whatever you want to do, it better be in 4 hours.
That's right.
You hear me?
Because I got to go over here.
Look,
I got to time his money.
look, I come here, right? Bro, I'm talking about, it felt good. It felt not strenuous, but it felt good because we don't need to think about how much money really is going into it. We need to be mindful of the business aspect, but we spending hours, we spending time. We don't need to be, we need to be mindful of how we spending it. My bad, that's what I'm getting to.
For it to equal out.
Yeah, because we could get a whole lot out of it too.
Right.
We can get a whole lot out of it, you hear me?
You're right.
Like I get the kids up, right? Say I used to tell myself, man, if I get 5 hours of sleep, I did something.
Time is expensive.
If I get 5, I feel like I did something, you hear me? So my routine was this, this is when I was really, I might have been tripping, but I got some things accomplished. I said I could work till 2 a.m. I can go to sleep and get up 6:30 to 7 and help get the kids going.
Right.
If I get 5 hours, I'm dangerous. And if I got a fucking hit, I got something like that's that fucking I'm gonna run the whole night and my girl gonna fucking get it. Well, he must have fucking got one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just ended up working like that for me. She used to peep in the door and do this. He must got one. Let me go and get them together. You know what I'm saying? She can't do it all the time. Yeah. But like, so like,
That's the balance though. That's the balance.
I was probably mid-30s or something. And that's how I was doing it.
Yeah.
Ooh, if I felt like I was going like that, boy, it'd be 7 in the morning, I'm drinking vodka. Tripping. Yeah. Because I'm just in the lab and the vibe going, and she didn't okay me like she could handle that part of it. Yeah. So now I'm going to do this. Oh, I can really go in there. Now. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, man, that fire balance, man, get a little time. And look, if it's like that, go bust your move. I go run home and cook right now. And then I got everything straight. So this time now I'm back out, you know. Right. I did it like that. Yeah. Ooh, I accumulated my music. I accumulated business. And I realized what I could do with that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Right. And yeah, man. They won't come to them shows, bro. They won't be like, that's my dad. She won't be like,
that's already set up in order and everything right. There you go. That's what it's for. Now you know what it's for.
Yeah. Right. It's
already telling you, everything already there for you. I always tell you that. It's here for you. He collected now. You in all these places.
It's a gym. You gotta.
You where you supposed to be. But you looking at it when you just spoke and say, well, you're not. But you caught yourself. You said I was mad with him and realized why they didn't put me on. You already on. Cause you own your grind. You own your business. Right. You your own brain. You already got your brain. You gotta market that. Next time we come in there and do this show, you're gonna have your brain. Now you give it out to the little kids and put things out and go back into the community what you want to do.
Right.
It go 3 ways. You know, you build it. You know, somebody that don't look like you coming to do business with you. It's second way. It goes, you do your business right. Your people acknowledge you, and they might do business with you to walk you in to do business with somebody that don't look like you.
That's right.
Right? And then it go a third way. We can make this move happen, but how we get from here to here? You know what I'm saying? You feel you this, and I feel you that, but we don't know what kind of time it might take.
Right.
That's why you laid out and told him he got to organize his time. He got to take control. That's what that.
That's the more you own.
You
that's
got
the
that.
more
Just take
percentage you
control
own.
and
The
balance
more
it
you
out.
put into it, the more percentage you're
go.
gonna own. You know what I'm saying? Not to say take 100 hours a week, but just saying like, you're a smart guy. If I give you 4 hours in the studio, what could you do with it? Right? So that's start thinking what you could do with them times.
Right.
You hear me?
Because I done got past the recording, like, all that's just nothing.
Right.
Like, man, I record so many songs, like, that part there just, it's the marketing part now. You know what I'm saying?
Performing.
Because I know once these people hear this music, man, like, I ain't go nowhere yet. Well, people didn't fall in love with my music, man. Like, for real. Like, it how you question yourself, like, man, when it's coming, like, you know, when it's coming. And I ain't even talking about the checks or the money. You hear me?
You talking about the stage?
Yeah.
I know. That's that dope. I know that's that dope. Listen,
When that's coming.
that is that dope. That's the biggest high in the world.
Man.
To me, it's epitome. You're a rock star. It's the biggest high in the world, man.
And that's
You know what
something I
I'm saying?
love. Like, it, man, I know it's gonna break me down until that first.
What's your performance game like? Your performance game crazy?
Yeah.
All right. Cause see, that's the other thing I want to talk to you about. Like,
I never wasn't like scared of the crowd and all that. Like, I always felt like, nigga, I'm coming out to a boxing ring. You feel me?
for sure.
It's the energy, you know. Like, you know, sometimes it'll be like the crowd ain't nothing, so it had me like, all right, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But to the point to I ain't even want to open up no more. Like, I just want to go work and market myself. So when I hit this stage again, all these people singing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Them lights on. You feel me? Making me feel like I'm making a difference.
Hey,
You feel me?
hey. It's gonna take the same tenacity, that gumption that you got. You know, that same superstar power that you got in the presentation of it in the field. So we gotta be out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta be out because it's their yard.
Right.
So we gotta be out to show them it's their yard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't need but 3 minutes, I don't need but 3 minutes. But do that in them 3 minutes on these platforms and let them know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, because they need to see it. So you gotta bless them. Figure out a way you can keep blessing them. You heard me? And let them know I'm blessing y'all. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you'd be surprised. The fan base, that's who gotta tap in. Tell me this, what is movies? If I'm not mistaken, you've been involved with some movies, huh?
No.
Nothing?
I'm tripping, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
nothing.
I had my first little role was like shout out to Calliope Bub.
Shout out to Calliope Bub, you heard
You know
me?
what I'm saying? His first little movie he put out. You know what I'm saying? I had a big old role in that.
Okay.
Man.
They do a motherfucking movie star down here, you
You
hear
hear
me?
me?
Look how you played that down, man. That's like asking somebody, man, you got ice
It's
in
so
the-
much, bro. You hear me?
That boy, a whole movie star, boy, the whole movie. You heard he say starred in the movie. He
Yeah.
didn't say he was a butler in that bitch. He didn't say he was no motherfucking
main
waiter.
role.
You hear me? Yeah.
Here's
So,
part.
Yeah.
We freestyled the movie.
I love it. I'm on that shit right now.
You feel me? And everybody like, y'all rehearsed that? like, man, you were playing it so good because I was playing my real life. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
50, where you at? Calliope Bub saying what's down. You know what I mean? What he's saying was down. Write him into the show, bro. It's gonna be that, yeah.
Straight up. Straight up.
Who got that fire? Won't you pass me